Well, this brings me back to Morin Heights, living in a tiny little cabin in the woods, about an hour outside of Montreal, having the time of my life, making this record with Pierre Marchand. I had made my last record in New Orleans, and when I write songs, it usually takes me a long time to process experiences. But I was in New Orleans for my second record, and I met some of the most interesting characters. Like, you know, this is back when it was unusual to see people with tattoos and guys with full arm sleeves, up to the neck with tattoos, carrying boa constrictors around their necks in the French Quarter, lots of voodoo, lots of intrigue. And I just thought, you know, I think I was 21 or 22 at the time too, and it was just so alluring and kind of scary and mysterious and enticing. And all those characters, or a lot of those characters, kind of made it into this song. And I think it's just sort of thinking about, you know, all the different masks we put on as people when we're trying to put our best self forward. Like, what's going to be accepted, what's interesting, what's shocking, how do we want to show up in the world? So a lot of those characters went into this song, and I wrote this with Pierre Marchand, my producer, and I'll never forget being in the studio, and I had this little guitar lick that's coming up, but the dee-dee-dee, yeah, it's not there, but I had been mostly writing on piano, and this was one of the first songs that I, for a long time, had written on guitar. So it was kind of a welcome change. See, I just want to harmonize to it. I think I swear coming up here too. Yeah. I was a little nervous about doing that, but it kind of felt soft and somewhat safe still to do that, so. And yeah, beautiful fucked up man. Kind of very apt. There's a couple of those in my life, to be honest. So yeah, I guess this was a story for all those, the guys, the men that I met, the crazy relationships, the friendships that I had, and just trying to figure out who people are, tearing away all the masks. This was a really fun video too. I remember being in this crazy, standing on a ladder, and they built this dress around me full of stars. This was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember other details. Oh, I also remember 1997 Lilith Fair. It was the very first show we played at the Gorge, and I was headlining. It was 15,000 people, and I think we started with this song. And I was so excited because this was my new record. It was just coming out, and I was so green and naive, I didn't realize that, you know, you don't play songs that nobody knows when you're headlining a festival. And the set was very heavy on this new record, starting with this song, and it fell a little bit flat. Not gonna lie. So we quickly had to pivot and go back in and do a bunch of rehearsals and bring back some older songs. But as it turned out, people started to attach to it, and it ended up being, I guess, fairly successful.
Thanks for watching Behind the Vinyl. We have got a ton more episodes available to you. Your favorite artists with your favorite stories. And here's the thing, we're updating Behind the Vinyl all the time. So if you want to stay up to date on that, simply subscribe by clicking right up here. And you could do us a huge favor by sharing some Behind the Vinyls on your socials. Thanks.